Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be giving you guys my thoughts on the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Alpha. That is quite a mouthful. But I'll tell you what I liked, didn't like, and what I absolutely despised. I don't want to waste too much of your time, so let's just jump right into my thoughts. I'm going to start off with some of the things that I liked in this alpha, but the list isn't very long, so I'm just going to get straight to the point here. I liked the return of the old minimap. I talked about this in my last Call of Duty video, but I don't know why Modern Warfare changed the way that the minimap worked, but I am happy that it is back to its original form. The next thing that I really liked were the field upgrades. I know they were in Modern Warfare, but I feel like they are better in this game. You can run any field upgrade on any class, rather than just selecting one or two before the match like in Modern Warfare. I like to most of the time run an AR with a shotgun, but I also want to be destroying score streaks. So I'll just throw on the SAM turret field upgrade and I'll be able to get rid of UAVs and other score streaks while still having that fragging potential. I just love that I'm able to make little builds like that. I also love that the Gunsmith has returned in this game. We don't have access to many attachments in the alpha, but something that I thought was cool is the fact that you can make like an anti-vehicle type build of a weapon. You were able to fully kit out your weapon with the gunfighter perk, and I love that I'm allowed to do that. Basically make my own weapon just like in Modern Warfare. I'm happy that the Pick 10 system didn't return, because honestly that system was getting kind of stale, and I'm happy that we're sticking with this Gunsmith system. This is really a small thing that really only applies to me, I feel, but I love the fact that pistols are good in Call of Duty again. And no, the 357 with Snake Shot from Modern Warfare does not count. That is a shotgun, not a pistol. But me and my friends just ran around with the M1911 only, and we actually beat some sweaty players using AK-74s and the Commandos. I'll get to weapon balancing in a bit, but we were just running around blasting people with this tiny pistol, and it was by far the most fun I had out of this alpha. That pretty much concludes the things that I liked about this game so far. Now if you don't want to see this game get bashed, click off now. These are my opinions, so don't get butthurt that Call of Duty isn't a good game, because honestly, I don't think this Call of Duty will be that good. So let me just say that I know that this is an alpha, but it doesn't change the fact that they decided to release it to the public. I'm going to criticize it however I please. Starting off the list of bullshit in this game has to be the servers. They do not seem to be stabilized, like, at all. Me and my friends had multiple problems trying to join each other's sessions. Invites wouldn't work, sometimes we wouldn't even be appearing online for each other's friends list in-game, making it impossible to join each other's sessions. And believe it or not, I invited one of my friends and he got an invite from me, but the game was trying to put him in a session with random people. But okay, those things will be smoothed out in the full game. Okay, fine. But what about things that are going to be in the actual game? Let's start off with the weapon balance. The AK-74U and the Commando were pretty much all I saw in the kill feed during this alpha. I don't know why Call of Duty games have such an issue with weapon balance, but these weapons were a pain in the ass to fight against. The way that score streaks work in this game are also just fucking terrible. Whoever designed this needs to be fired. They don't reset after death, so pretty much anyone can get a damn chopper gunner if you try hard enough. I mean, hell, I'm a pretty like middle of the road Call of Duty player, and I nearly got one just for playing the game. I never felt like I earned a napalm strike or earned an artillery or an attack chopper. They were just given to me for just getting kills and doing the objective. Even if I died, I would go negative and somehow still get an attack helicopter. The system makes it so even sweaty players just constantly have streaks in the air. Me and my friends had a match where pretty much the enemy team had always had at least a streak in the air of some sort. Once the halfway point of the match was over, it became a clusterfuck. It was always just a UAV, artillery, attack chopper, chopper gunner, attack chopper, chopper gunner, artillery. There was just an endless cycle of streaks. We never had a chance to shoot down any of these damn streaks, because every single time that we did, we'd just get shot in our spawn because we were looking like dumbasses staring at the sky trying to shoot down a chopper. Oh, the spawns in this game also. Oh my god, the spawns. This game has to have the worst spawns since Black Ops 4's release. There would be so many times where I'd just spawn into enemy gunfire. What the fuck? And sometimes enemies would spawn right behind me. Now let's look at the maps in this game. The maps are decent at best. The only maps that I really had fun with in this alpha were Armada and Satellite. But even those maps had many problems. Armada has a whole site in the middle of the ocean. I don't know what you're supposed to do as an infantry when you're trying to capture that site. I know you're supposed to use boats and jet skis to capture that, but I don't like being in a boat because I'm just a giant ass target and people just use rockets and they will use anti-vehicle builds on their assault rifles and shit, and I just get annihilated. I think this map would be even better if it didn't have vehicles and like there weren't sites in the middle of the ocean, because I loved infiltrating the enemy ships on like the zip lines and taking them over. It felt really cool, but everyone just sat on turrets or killed everyone in warships. This applied to the map Crossroads as well, but I think COD needs to stop trying to implement things from Battlefield. COD just should not have vehicles, period. I hate playing Crossroads or Armada and have a kill streak ended by a damn tank or boat. It's obnoxious. I'll just be running around the map and then this giant ass tank will shoot me through a fucking window in a building because the blast radius on the thing is massive, so I'll just be capturing an objective and then I just get blown up. I get annihilated. You want to have transport vehicles like snowmobiles and jet skis, that's fine, but attack vehicles are too much for a Call of Duty game. The other map that I enjoyed the most in this alpha was Satellite. I liked every part of the map besides the right side with like the sand dunes and shit. That is just no man's land. Why is that even there? You walk out there and just get shot by a sniper head glitching behind one of the hills. Also, I think the spawns are the worst in this map. I can't tell you how many times that I've spawned into someone just killing all of us in our own spawn. It's like we have to die 50 times in order for the spawns to flip. As far as the other maps go, like Miami and Moscow, I'll just speed through them just to not waste much more time on the map design. But Miami is probably the biggest disappointment in this alpha for me, because I think the map design is good, but people don't play it like I thought they would. People just camp their asses off in buildings or dark alleyways. And Moscow is probably the most like Call of Duty like map. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's small, close quarters, and fast paced. Overall, the maps are not good, but they are far from bad maps like Modern Warfare's maps. They're just the definition of pretty much mediocre. And I saved my biggest complaint for last. Skill-based matchmaking. Oh yeah, I am not happy that this shit has returned yet again. This is what I didn't want to return the most in my last Call of Duty video. SBMM never works in any game that it's in, so I don't understand why game studios keep putting it in. I was dominating my first few matches of this alpha, but once I joined my friends, it became a complete sweat fest. We were hardly able just to get into a match and chill out. We constantly had to try our asses off to win. Somebody at Treyarch said that SBMM wasn't games like Black Ops 2, but there's no way it could have been as aggressive as this shit. There's just no way. Because me and my friends would run the dumbest strats in Black Ops 2 and still win. Now, if you're not using the meta weapons with the meta strats, you lose. We would do good against terrible players, and then the next match, we went up against goddamn CDL players. Like, what the fuck? Once we got destroyed by them, we would then play against garbage players again. It's just an endless cycle. You win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. I just can't believe that SBMM is in an alpha build of this game. And that pretty much sums up my thoughts on the Black Ops Cold War Alpha. Let me know what you guys thought of this in the comment section below, and let me know if you guys will be picking this game up. Personally, I'm going to wait for reviews to come out on this before I even consider buying it. This game just has too many issues at the moment, but who knows? It's just an alpha, as most of these COD fanboys would say.